Kia ora. This reading is for Virgo and Leo. We're just going to use oracle cards today. I'm going to use this message from your animal spirit guides and our Asset deck. So Virgo and Leo. Frequency, truth, justice, and peace. Only guidance and affirmation do you have for Virgo and Leo collective. If you're unfamiliar with me, my name's Janina Asiedu. I'm a queer Ghanaian artist, ancestral practitioner, and herbal ritualist, and I'm based in Aotearoa. What guidance and affirmation do you have for Virgo and Leo? Guidance and information you have for Virgo and Leo. Okay, Virgo and Leo. We have Snow Leopard, which says take some time out of your usual life and spend it in solitude. We have the Chameleon. Stay in the background and adapt to the situation rather than being conspicuous and attempting to direct the course of events. And lastly, Virgo Leo, we have the Mountain Goat. There's something out of balance in your life, so do whatever you need to do to correct it. Okay, so Virgo, Leo. There's a lot here, I guess, about your independence, Morena, and your ancestors and the divine are wanting you to spend time on your own, and maybe for some of you, you've been paying attention to the media too much, or this talks about like connecting with a habit or a pattern that's not serving you, or just like needing to look after yourself a little bit more. So maybe Source and your ancestors are wanting you to identify how you can do that, and that would be in the physical realm. So that would be like your body, your health, what you're eating, exercise, sleep. It could just be something that you're overdoing, essentially, physically. Your ancestors are wanting you rather to, this is like going into meditation. This is going out into nature, hanging out by yourself, or just doing something by yourself that maybe you wouldn't usually do. This is also encouraging you to kind of stay away from drama. So there could be certain things unfolding around you that your ancestors kind of want you to pull your energy away from. And I don't mean it as like not acknowledging things. Acknowledge what you need to and use your discernment. But I am seeing like, instead of running into the chaos, if there is that, this talks about like a practice of imagining yourself protected by your ancestors, but through like visualizing you kind of blending in with nature, not necessarily becoming invisible, but I guess like a chameleon. So maybe there are some chaotic energies around that will be coming up, Virgo and Leo, that you'll need to look out for. The platypus at the base of the deck, it says stop complaining and focus your attention on the blessings in your life. So maybe some of you have been complaining a little bit too much, or focusing on the negative aspects of certain things. Some of you might need to cleanse your energy, so that could be like taking a spiritual bath or doing spiritual protection. So that could be saging, smudging yourself. But I kind of see it as spiritual hygiene for some. So maybe you need to speak more protection over yourself, your energy, your belongings. Maybe your energy has kind of been, the Mountain Goat also makes me think of the Devil and Capricorn card in the tarot. So like codependency. So maybe there are certain things that you've been codependent on as well, that your ancestors want you to kind of release. I'm also seeing for some of your people, or there could be one person in particular that could be drawn to your energy as well, especially when you find that you are spending more time alone or owning your energy. So just be mindful of that. Kind of seeing for some maybe this has to do with work or mahi or creativity or something, but there could be for someone in your past as well that is potentially watching you. So maybe you need to protect your energy against that. But it's also, yeah, just about looking after yourself. We have the weasel. If you'd like a personal reading, our website is pinned to the comments. You can book there. Be silent, pay attention, and simply observe with your eyes, ears, and physical feelings what is happening inside and all around you. Yeah, so maybe Leo, Virgo, you'll need time by yourself to really hone into your own energy and what you're feeling. There's lots of blue and green in here, but mostly blue. So your emotions maybe are being highlighted. There could be something that you're missing, like when it comes to your energy that your ancestors want to highlight to you. Dog. It says your loyalty and faithfulness is misplaced by serving too many masters. So for some of you, your loyalty or your energy, your time, your resources are going to people, places, things that it doesn't need to, or you need to bring that loyalty back to yourself, because at this time there's a snake at the base of the deck. You're going through some big changes that are really significant for your healing and your growth. We have the cat, the domestic cat. It's time to strike out on your own and relinquish your over-dependency on others. And I'm highlighted to this cat and this cat. Difference between a domesticated cat and just one that's just like on its own in nature, you know. There's obviously a lot more independence there, and yeah, like I was saying before, there's something here about codependency. Some of you could be overworking yourself as well. This could be due to or neglecting a part of yourself in some way. This could be due to your loyalty being focused on other people, other things, or yeah, definitely taking some time to note like where your attachments are. Platypus, stop complaining and focus your attention on the blessings in your life. So gratitude is a must. You'll really be encouraged to focus on what you can be grateful for at this time, what you have rather than what you don't have. And maybe some of you'll need to change. It had shapeshifter, so like change your mannerisms, shift what you're wearing to make yourself feel better. Like something that I do is I work with color. So if I'm not feeling a particular energy, but that's the energy I want to embody, I'll like put that color on. So if it's like I'm wanting to feel fiery and confident and passionate, I'll wear red. If I'm wanting to feel more cool and calm and in tune with my emotions and intuition, I might wear more blue. If I want to deflect energy and not take any energy with me or bring it back home from where I'm going, I wear white. So yeah, suggestion, guidance, and affirmation go for Virgo and Leo at this time. Ooh. Yeah, we had the seagull. Now is the time for deep emotional healing. And the penguin. The period of darkness that you've been experiencing is now passing. So yeah, I feel like maybe for some of you, you'll have been focusing on the wrong thing potentially. Or this is just further encouragement to continue to be grateful for what you have and know that at this time you're really going through healing. So maybe some of you are actually healing codependency issues you've had in the past, or like certain where you might overgive, or like your loyalty might go to certain things, people, places, where it doesn't need to. The seagull also reminds me of like, you know, just having a higher perspective and making sure that you're looking at things clearly and looking at things from the perspective of your purpose or what you're committed to, your destiny, or just who you want to be. Yeah, and I feel like after this period, there's a bit more of an integration in terms of like, there's something maybe hidden within yourself that you're going to be learning, so you can move forward and be more in your truth, independent. And for some, like some of you will be releasing the fear of being alone or something like that, but it might definitely be tied to how you look after yourself. Yeah. Okay, we're just going to pull from this Asset deck. Guidance, affirmation, outcome, summary, appointment. What do you have for... Yeah, this is really focused on bigger life lessons. So these are things that maybe it's taken you quite a long time to learn or heal. Could be family things, could be past life, however you, yeah, your past experiences. What guidance and affirmations do you have for Virgo, Leo? We have Nuit. These are ancient Egyptian cards. Not really, the drawings are quite whitewashed, but they do the trick. Number 26, Stars and Timing. If you'd like a reading, our website is pinned to the comments. Guidance and information. So something has definitely opened up for your Virgo, Leo. Like, and I feel like it has to do with, if you believe in astrology, like the stars, I feel like different, or if you don't believe in that, just like different things are lighting themselves at different times for you to have this opening. I feel like there are still things that maybe you're healing, working on, that your ancestors are working on with you that are going to take time, so patience might be needed. We have Min. Fertility and creation. I love this card, it's so funny. So much blue, and like these cards don't just have blue, but like all the cards that you've gotten have been predominantly blue. Min is the ancient Kemetic divinity of like fertility, rain, vegetation. They say like little boys, not in a creepy way, that sounds really creepy, but like giving birth to quote unquote males, as it says in here. But what was I going to say? It's masculine energy, really, an embodiment of the seed. That's what I want to say. And so you're in a really, really fertile time, and it's important with Domutef, Earth Spirit, to make sure that you're grounded. That might be why the chameleon was coming up too, like making sure that you're spending your time in nature, meditating, remembering that you're one with nature, being grateful. So these things can come through, like these things that you're envisioning for yourself. Some of you could be giving birth to a boy, or have... And I feel like even if you can't see it, it's a really, maybe not fruitful, but it's a time where the seed is being distributed. And so it's like the creation is about to start. Does that make sense? And I mean that in a way of like, in your life and whatever it is that you're envisioning for yourself to create. Guidance and information we have for Virgo and Leo. We have Cobra, Divine Awakening. Okay, so for Virgo, Leo, this isn't necessarily an easy period for you all. There's a lot of like deep and intense lessons with the blue, and the blues are really deep in here as well. So there's a lot of opening, cleansing of your intuition, and I feel like you're learning a lot about yourself, about the universe, source, God, ancestors, nature. Like there's a lot of higher learning and wisdom being acquired here, and I feel like you're really protected through it. I'm feeling like in the future might be a bit uncomfortable with the Cobra, so I know like on social media awakenings can be pitched as in a very romanticized way, but I do want to give a pre-warning that like that might be a bit uncomfortable. You might even get like back pain or headaches, because I guess with the Cobra, what it's signifying is that Kundalini awakening. So like it can just feel quite intense on your body. Or set temple on the base of the deck, sacred ceremony. Yeah, I feel like you're going into quite a sacred time with your ancestors, or that's what they're wanting to draw you into. Some of you will need to connect to your breath a lot more, so you can let this, it's like if you've been going through a change, it's not fully finished, and so there's going to be more coming through for you all. We have Amun-Ra, number 1, miracle creation. Exactly, so we'll end this here. You all are going through some sort of rebirth, and I feel like it's allowing you to step out into the full force of your life force and into your creative energies. So if you traditionally, culturally have deities that are connected to the sun, it would be a great time to honor them or connect with them however you do. I feel like you're also stepping into this area of full embodied confidence, and what that could look like, or what that is going to look like for you as you've moved through all these different lessons. And I'm really highlighted to the red there, and I don't know why I was thinking rage, but I was just thinking like for Virgo and Leos, there are some things that maybe you'll have been through, but I feel like you're honing in on the wisdom of what those lessons, those experiences, let me say, have taught you, and it's almost as if you're going to be wearing it as a crown, and then creating from that place and confidence, however that resonates with you. So yeah, my loves, I'll leave that there. If you want a personal reading, our website is on our TikTok. If you're watching this on YouTube or somewhere else, the full video is, if you're watching this on, what do I want to say, on Instagram, the full video is on YouTube and TikTok, and all the links are in our descriptions and in the captions. Yeah, we'll see you soon.